what's up? Welcome to another Walk With Me adventure from Aspie with Attitude. My name is David. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have autism, speech impairment, I have Asperger's syndrome, and that's why I call myself an Aspie. This is Walk With Me number 11, and this time round, I'm in a suburb in Melbourne called Ferntree Gully, the same council where I've actually did the first one, which was Coolarama Waters, back in Walk With Me number 1, which I uploaded this way back for episode 76. So this time I'm at a place called Quarry Reserve, which is an old quarry. I had been trying to film there for more than 12 months since the pandemic. In regards to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had lockdown laws coming and going. And now, this time round, I've taken the opportunity to do the action early in the morning since I was there yesterday. And there was a lot of people, the winds were too high, and I almost switched off this camera. So anyway, I'm going to actually walk through this whole park this time early in the morning, which is the 1st of August 2021. And it was 31st of July 2021 when I filmed there on a sunny day. Anyway, let's get to it. From Aspie with Attitude, come along, walk with me. How it is, like where I came here for is, you can see this cliff face, the grey cliff face, that's actually man-made. What used to happen here is, it used to be an old quarry, and I can remember this back in the heydays when it was actually some sort of quarry, which is closed down back in the mid-90s, and then throughout the 2000s, it all developed into a beautiful park, and there's paved tracks that is meandering into this hole, which there's actually a lake down at the bottom. So the idea of this video is to go exploring before more people arrive for that Sunday morning, not like yesterday, Saturday afternoon, when there was heaps of people there, as you notice in all my sunny takes. But anyway, I'm just gonna get on with it and show you the Quarry Reserve from Aspie with Attitude. Come along and walk with me. Now just thought, where am I actually filming this big grey boulder beside the actual pavement? Well, as it happens, this is something that's left over from back in the days when it used to be a quarry, as I assume so. You'll notice that a path's going to zigzag down towards the lake upon this deep hole. The reason being is, like, just the heavy vehicles to sort of have a bit of flat ground going up and around, since they were carrying a lot of rocks like this in the back of it to be crushed, maybe to make, was that gravel or perhaps cement that's required for the construction industry. Since this quarry did close down, I think it might have been 1994 or 1995 they closed the quarry down. Anyway, this is 2021, so you've probably seen enough of this rock. Let's all just continue on with Walk With Me from Aspie with Attitude. And also something that's actually hidden in these grasses is just some round bowling balls, objects. So it's just going to be very hard to see. This is all bare in the bushes. Maybe when the park first opened, you would have been able to easily see this, since they have its own secrets in Quarry Reserve in Ferntree Gully. So this is one of the secrets that not many people will notice. Just to show you these bowling balls in the grass. And here we go, there's some clearer shots of these bowling balls that I was showing you earlier. Since this time, it's all in the blade grass. Well, this is just one of the secret sculptures, and it's all thanks to my autism. I have that eye for detail, and how many people in your typical German society are ever going to notice or even care about these stone balls or bowling balls that are hiding in these bushes? Now what I'm looking at here is a viewing platform. I can't get the camera any closer since the tripod is going to potentially sink through the actual flooring of the viewing platform. And here it is, the artificial cliff that's drawn me to this destination, which is Ferntree Gully Quarry Reserve. So anyway, let's just keep exploring this park, and we'll just never stop exploring from Aspie with Attitude. Come along, walk with me the 11th time. And as the sun's gonna rise over the mountain, and I'd just like to show you this concrete slab. It's actually like a step that goes down towards the lake, and we're gonna be following all this right down to the bottom of the lake. You'll see a jetty shelter, and right now, at the time when I was making this video, there are people actually fishing from it. So like, I can live with it, because at least you'll learn this is actually a suburban fishing spot that we're exploring here for Walk With Me. And I'm going to continue on this adventure now, and the sun's up. As I continue on down to the actual lake, and most of the way you come down there, you notice there's a bit of a drain hole, because like, you'll notice the water is actually going to be trapped down in this big hole. So like, I reckon it's cool how they actually made it to blend with the nature and to blend the whole vibe of actually visiting this park. Yeah, I just absolutely love going there as well too. So I must continue on with my adventure from Walk With Me, Aspie with Attitude. continue more on this walk, something I really want to show you is, just how cool is this decking? Like, how they actually made the seats look like it's a crates. Yeah, it's just so awesome. Well, there's another one like this up there, except there's a bit of graffiti on it. I'm going to show you this soon, but first, I want to actually get down to the lake, and it's looking really cool now how the sun's shining down the lake already. Since this is early on a Sunday morning. So like, I just thought I'll give you a good look at that part of the park. And this is some of the beauty, whether it's man-made or Mother Nature. Oh yes, this is such an awesome park to go to. Now I know what I wanted to do with so many people there yesterday, which was a Saturday on the 31st of July 2021. But anyway, this is 1st of August 2021 that I'm making this video content here. And now, I just finally made it to my destination, which is Upper Ferntree Gully Lake in Quarry Reserve. So this is in Ferntree Gully. And up above the lake is a cliff face, which I actually filmed all of yesterday. Well, thinking about that water though, like, it's a popular suburban fishing spot, mind you. And you'll notice that I've actually been filming people actually fishing there. Since I didn't have my own fishing tackle with me. So I'm only here to make this walk with me video. But how it is though, like, I had been there before. Like, I went there in the middle of summer, and the reason why I'm doing it pretty much in August is there's just no one going for a swim there. Usually get high school kids actually swimming in this lake. And how it is though, the downside to this lake is, since the water is deep in the hole, the water can't clean itself. If you have rivers on going in one side and out the other side, there'll be a very clean lake for swimming. Unfortunately it's not. It's just like a petri dish. Maybe if there's a bit of COVID-19 in that lake, you'll have an aqua COVID-19. And that could also brew up a epsilon strain virus, like if anyone swam in there with COVID-19. Oh, we just don't know. And also plus, there'll be a lot of hard rubbish in the bottom of the lake, since that used to be a quarry, and there'll be machineries left over, and there's a lot of lazy people who actually dump a lot of their hard waste, a lot of their biohazards and chemical waste, and there could be missing people in the bottom of that lake, since this is such a filthy place to go for a swim. So like, if you don't see a creek or river going from one end and coming out the other, the water is deemed to be very filthy and dirty. So like, I definitely go for a swim at Listfield Lake, which is for another time. So like, I'm in the moment that I'm in Quarry Reserve in Upper Ferntree Gully, and I'm going to continue walking back up to where I began this video from Aspie with Attitude. And on my way back up to the top, I'm actually going to be taking the stairs. Well, before I continue going up, from yesterday when I actually made an attempt filming this, but I want to show you some bloopers. Before I get into a blooper from yesterday, I just want to let you know it's bad luck if I don't have a fidget spinner with me on these walk with me adventures. Well, since yesterday, I didn't have my fidget spinner with me. Now, it's time to show you that blooper. So I'm just glad I actually didn't ride off this camera, since only just fallen on its behind. So like, if it had fallen on its face after that heavy gale of wind that blew the tripod and the camera down, that camera I'm using would have been completely written off. I would have had to fall back on my old camera, which I will have very bad quality for the next 5 or 6 Aspie with Attitude episodes at home on that couch. So anyway, like, only just a few scratches, I can live with it, but I only buy second-hand camera equipment to avoid equipment envy. So anyway, like, let's get this shot right. And I've got a fidget spinner with me. Now, that's the other box seat I actually want to show you. So as it happens, if it can come out in the camera properly, you'll see there's graffiti all over it. So like, that just really trashes it and wrecks it. No, it's just no good. Well, sometimes it's alright to use in my test panel, since it just doesn't destroy anything if I put this kind of scribbles all over a test card. Well, that's where it belongs, that's all I'm about. So since I'm an artist, but on hard real objects like this in the real world, it's just completely ugly. So like, I'm glad I'm out of the hip hop scene then. Yeah, anyway, like, what we call this is vandalism, named after the Germanic tribes, which is called the Vandals. What they did was, overnight, they set alight a Roman fleet, which actually caused the fall of the Roman Empire. That's where the word vandalism comes in, named after Germanic tribes that settled in North Africa. So anyway, like, less talking, and I'm going to continue on this walk back to the top before more and more people flood in, I suppose. Here we go. Now that I'm almost coming to the end of this video content from Aspie with Attitude, walk with me number 11, Quarry Reserve in Upper Ferntree Gully. So like, this is just all leftover boulders back in the heydays when it once used to be a thriving quarry. So like, well, I've explained it all the way over there. So how it is, so like, this is actually really fun actually. I love the way how the track is more paved and meganders, and it's been raining overnight, so like, it just made me happier that I actually got up in time in the morning to actually get the hardest part of the video done. So like, I just want to go up these flight of stairs and actually really finish off this video from Aspie with Attitude. Yeah, come along, walk with me the 11th time. Now, I actually finally finished the video that I've been trying to do for more than 12 months, which this was originally going to be Walk With Me number 6. So instead, now you're watching Walk With Me number 11. Well, it's giving me a chance to really step up on the game when I'm doing these multimedia skills, trying to make these video tapes. So anyway, I've got more battery power, which means I will have to live on just one battery. So like, since this is actually the Knox Council, the first time I did these Walk With Me videos was number 1 when I went to Coolarama Waters, which is also another filthy lake. I mean, filthy for swimming. So anyway, come and check out Walk With Me number 1 when I went to Coolarama Lakes. And also, plus, another video I'd like you to also check out is pretty much in the Yarra Council, or Yarra Ranges I should say, which is Elizabeth Bridge Reserve, which I've done for a third one. Yeah, come and check out episode 95. So like, this is just all episodes I can relate to. And if you like these kind of videos, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel, Aspie with Attitude. And also, don't forget to ring this notification bell to keep up to date with Aspie with Attitude. And also, please like and share this video content if you really enjoy these videos. Yeah, anyway, sorry for a bit of a stirring. Yeah, just a household nearby playing for screen door anyway. So people got to go out somewhere, don't they? Well, anyway, that's the whole culture of sharing the park with other people. So anyway, like, this clip is actually man-made. And it's just very well done how they have actually made it into a real park. So like, and also don't forget to check out my full playlist of all the previous Walk With Me videos, and you're going to find a link in the description down below just to check out all my other works that I've done making adventures like this, which is my 11th time doing it, which is actually awesome, and it's totally cool how I can actually have the mind and the creativity to actually make videos like this, since I am prepared to make more videos like that in future to come. Yeah, the reason I have a fidget spinner with me is like, it is actually bad luck if I don't have my fidget spinner on these walking adventures for Walk With Me, like yesterday when I made my attempt, and with an overwhelming crowd of people there too. So like, it's starting to build up here. So anyway, just haven't pulled this one off yet. And thanks for watching, thanks for listening to Aspie with Attitude, peace and respect, and see you next time.